What is up? I'm Eric. This is Eric Talks, and I'm gonna talk. So, little anecdote for the beginning of today's video. So, I text my friend. I'm like, Chili's at 6. Chili's at 6. It is. But something comes up. We come earlier. 4:30. I'm there. He's there. We're enjoying. We're having a talk. We haven't talked in like a month or two, so we're just chatting it up, talking about all the stories that's happened in the past month or two. And the waiter comes. She gets our order and gives us our drinks. I see this server come up. I'm here. We're in like a booth. I'm here. There's a booth next to us. I see this waiter come up and he stops at the booth next to us right here. I'm like, where do I know that guy from? Who is that guy? I think I've seen him before. And then I figure out who it is. So I say a little bit louder. I'm like, hey, I know who that guy is. And oh boy, did I know him. So one of the people I got close with this year was a senior that was in my English class, and he was working at Chili's. And it was crazy because he came up to me and he's like, "How you been? Like we've been catching up, right? We caught up." And he's like, "Why'd you stop posting on YouTube?" And then it hit me. I have a YouTube channel. I completely forgot about this channel, but I remembered it. And in honor of my boy Alex, shout out to Alex, I will be doing a video today on ambition. This is what he asked for, so I'm going to be doing a video on it. So let's start with the basics. What is ambition? It's a great question. I'll let you think about it for 5 seconds. What is ambition? To me, ambition is the eagerness or the want to be great / achieve something great. But ambition by itself is just that. As with anything in this world, it's just that. Ambition is just the want to be great. It's just you wanting to achieve something. It's not you doing it, right? So, how do we go from wanting to be great? How do we go from being ambitious to being successful? How do you take this ambition, right? Let's say ambition is a house, and you live in the ambition house, and the success house is bigger, but it's more expensive. How do you pave your way to the success house, right? How do you go from ambitious to successful? That's what I'll be talking about today. Ambition itself, again, it's not really a lot. It's just a want, but it is the beginning, right? You have to be ambitious in order to start something. If it doesn't come from your heart, if the motivation, if the want isn't in you, you're not gonna do it. And I feel like that's also a big problem nowadays. Is people are too ambitious, but they don't really sacrifice much. So the 3 pillars of transforming ambition into success is sacrifice, desire, and discipline. Sacrifice, desire, and discipline. SDD. So these are in order. Sacrifice. There's a great quote that I've heard that is either decrease your desire or increase your sacrifice. What does that mean? You're either going to increase your sacrifice to get to where you want to be, or you're going to lower the standard of where you want to be just so you have to suffer less. Which I find baffling that anyone would pick that second option, because it's a fact. We all suffer in life. Everyone has their own hardships. So why would you ever go for the easy thing, right? So let's talk about that first pillar, sacrifice. What you have to truly look at yourself, look in the mirror, look at your phone, look at a camera that's facing towards you, and ask yourself, what am I willing to sacrifice for blank that I'm ambitious about? And if your answer is not a lot, maybe you should reconsider if you're truly ambitious about it. My example, the gym. I've always wanted to be like jacked and lean and all this, but most of my life I was super fat. Like I'm talking about like 235 pounds at 5'8". That's not healthy, right? It really isn't. But I always had this ambition of oh man, I want to be jacked. I don't want people to look at me weird. I want to fit in a shirt. I want to feel comfortable in my own skin. And I had to realize that my sacrifice did not meet to my desire, right? My sacrifice was less than what my desire required. So I had to increase my sacrifice to reach my desire. I had to give up more than I had ever before. I had to eat 1,600 calories a day for like 5 months to get some results that I like. And I mean, I'm still not done. I'm still cutting. I'm still losing the weight. I'm still on a cut because my desire is great. I want to be great. I am ambitious, but I'm taking that ambitious to success. So, one, sacrifice. Increase your sacrifice and know that you will sacrifice something. Whether it may be the amount of food you have to eat, or if you want to be rich, it might be sleepless nights. It might be nights working when you don't want to, when people are out partying, right? And that's not to say don't have fun. You have to balance your life. But if you really want to be great, I recommend you have fun later in life. More fun later in life, I mean. Like if you're in high school, go to parties, go enjoy yourself. But do put the work in early so you're not chasing after that dream whenever you're older. You've already achieved it. And now you're chasing a greater dream. Or if you're good with that dream that you've achieved, you can just live your life out knowing you did what you wanted to do. Two, desire. Right? Desire is a funny word because desire can be used in many ways, right? Like you can be someone's desire. Like I could have a desire to be rich. It's basically a way of saying like want or really want, right? But it kind of goes hand in hand with the sacrifice, right? I truly believe that there is no desire too great. And the reason I say that is because you may fail at going to that desire. You may fail to getting there. But if you failed by giving it your all, you are at your max. Like that's what you were meant to be in life. If my desire is to be rich, like a billionaire, let's say I want to be a billionaire. That's my desire. And I fail. But I failed so high that I became a millionaire. Right? I didn't get to a billion, right? I didn't go to where I wanted, but I got a million. You still achieved what you were meant to achieve. And even then, I really don't think anyone's desires are unachievable. Right? If it's plausible and if you put thought into it, if you have something planned out, I think everything's very achievable. Because the human mind it's one of the greatest wonders in this world. It's truly crazy how you can just put your mind to something. You can just give it your all and it most likely will happen. Like without a doubt in my mind, I believe that every one of you watching this video, if you really put your mind into something, there's no way it won't happen. Right? So that's sacrifice and desire. Third one, discipline. To me, this is the most important one, right? And it's not just discipline because I could be disciplined 3 out of the 7 days of the week. Right? I could be disciplined for 3 days. Who cares? It's consistently being disciplined that most people miss. It's so hard to be consistently disciplined because people don't want that. People don't want to go out of their comfort zones. People want to stay where the comfort lies. Right? It's so easy to be in your bed the whole day and just let like just become like a total lord on your couch. It's so easy to just eat all this fast food. It's so easy to eat like a full bag of chips and just sit on your couch and not move your butt. And it's so hard to get up every single morning at the same time to go to work or to work out or to put your life to doing something productive. It's hard. I get it. But if you're not disciplined enough to do that, then you cannot have a great desire, right? You don't become great by chance. You can be blessed more than others. But greatness is a skill that you earn through discipline and grit and desire. You don't become great out of nowhere. It's a domino effect. It starts here and it comes all the way up to here, right? Discipline will lead you to any place in any aspect of life, whether it's your love life, it's your work life, or it's your fun life. Fun life. Let's talk about fun life. If you fun, I mean like miscellaneous, like something that's not a job or has to do with love. So let's say you want to get really good at the gym. It's miscellaneous. If you're disciplined, it is literally impossible to not grow. Unless you're uh, I really don't see a way where if you're consistent and disciplined, you won't grow at least a bit. Albeit there's more efficient ways of working out and such like science-based lifting, like how much protein you should eat. But I guarantee you, if you put the work in every day, you're going to grow no matter what. It may be less than someone who, let's say, planned it out more efficiently, but you are going to grow regardless. That's fun. That's fun life. Work life. If you're consistently trying at your job, if you're consistently being good at your job, they're not going to fire you. You're not going to be homeless. You're not going to lose your money if you're consistently good, if you're disciplined enough, right? And a big part of discipline too is knowing that there's downs and ups, right? Because most people like discipline when it's easy. Because whenever you get in the flow, right? Say I'm waking up at 8 a.m. every morning, a month goes by. I'm like, damn, this is easy. But then a week goes by. Let's say something happens and I can't go to bed early and I wake up at like 12. That's when people lose discipline. That's when they get out of focus. That's when they're like, oh man, this is hard. Like, I'm just not going to try. That's when that's when it shows who really has discipline. Because if you're able to bounce back from a bad week to have an even better week the next, you're more disciplined than 99% of the planet, truly. Right? So ambition is a great thing to have as long as you can turn it into a goal. As long as you can turn that dream come true. Because ambition can lead a lot of people astray from what they're truly meant to be because they're ambitious about the wrong thing. They're ambitious about something that they don't want to put the work in for, right? And I feel like a big part of that comes from enjoying the process. This is my last message to y'all, and I think it's also very important. You have to enjoy your life. You can't just live like every day the same, just like you're a robot. You have to enjoy the process, right? Even if it sucks, enjoy it. Be grateful that you have clothes on your back, you have a house over your head. Enjoy the pain because there's many of us in this world who are not they're not lucky enough to be able to have the pain of having work to do or having the opportunity to work out, having the opportunity to have a job, having the opportunity to go through struggle and growth as a person, right? If you think about someone less fortunate and they're out in the street, they don't have they're not lucky to where they can struggle to wake up every day to go to the gym. Because how privileged is that? To be able to struggle to go to the gym every single day. To be able to struggle waking up early simply because your bed feels too nice. Not many of us have that privilege in this world, right? So be thankful, enjoy the process. That's all I'm going to say for today. I'll be posting either on the 1st or the 2nd of July. Hope you guys enjoy this video. God bless. Stay safe. And fun fact, this is actually the second time I'm recording this because first time I recorded a 15-minute long video and I checked the audio to make sure and my mic was turned off. So this is the second take. But I do feel like this was a lot cleaner and better. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe, like, share this with your grandma, your grandpa, whoever, your dog, your cat, I don't care. Just share this with somebody. Comment any topics you want me to talk about, or if you have any questions, let me know. God bless. Stay safe.